Hey there, I'm Caleb Brown, founder of Product Management TV. Thank you so much for joining us. So there's going to be a lot of series on this channel, but the one that I'm most excited about and why we're launching with this one is something I'm calling Wouldn't It Be Cool If? In this series, we take a popular existing product or service and brainstorm some ideas, some stuff that would be fun to add as a product manager, as someone building products. What would be a fun thing, an addition to a web app or a mobile app that we could add? And typically that's going to be existing tech, something that company could add to their product roadmap, hit the ground running, launch it in a couple of days, weeks, months, depending on how complex it was. Sometimes we're going to get a little more imaginative, and we're going to use some future and speculated tech to kind of see how cool apps are going to be in a couple of years. But today we're going to jump into things with a company I'm sure you know, Domino's Pizza. We're going to use tech that's totally modern day, existing, something that Domino's could add right away if they wanted. And Domino's has done a lot over the last 10 years to kind of reinvent themselves. The most well-known is kind of in their customer service realm, which is wildly important, but also hugely in their innovative kind of sectors as well, and showing that they're about more than just selling pizzas. So let's go ahead and jump in and learn a little bit more about Domino's first. Based on gross sales, Domino's is the largest pizza chain in the world. They got their start in 1960 when Tom Monahan and his brother James took over the operation of an existing Michigan-based pizza shop called Dominick's. Within 8 months, James traded half of the business to Tom for a Volkswagen Beetle that they used for pizza deliveries, as he didn't want to quit his full-time job at the post office to run the pizza shop. By 1965, Tom had purchased 2 additional locations and changed the name from Dominick's to Domino's. Fun fact, the company logo features 3 dots, and those dots represent those 3 original stores. In 1967, Domino's opened its first franchise location, and by 1978, the company had expanded to 200 stores. Growth at this point was clearly on the up and up. But that's not particularly relevant to what we're doing here. Why we're building a new feature for Domino's is because for the last decade, Domino's has reinvented themselves as an innovative company that knows how to have fun. Let's take a look at some of their innovations. In 2008, Domino's introduced the Pizza Tracker, an online application that allows customers to view the status of their order in real time using a progress bar. The Pizza Tracker is still used today and can be now found in their mobile app as well. In 2015, Domino's unveiled a pizza car that can carry 80 pizzas, sides, 2-liter bottles of soda, and dipping sauces. It also has a 140-degree Fahrenheit oven on board and is more fuel efficient than the standard delivery car. In 2016, Domino's tested out self-driving robots to deliver pizzas in some German and Dutch cities. Also in 2016, Domino's delivered the world's first pizza delivery by unmanned drone in New Zealand. In 2017, Domino's launched a wedding registry with gifts delivered in the form of Domino's e-gift cards. Customers have the option of signing up for Domino's pizza package to be served at the event. In June 2018, Domino's began repairing potholes in America as part of its Paving for Pizza initiative to prevent its pizzas from being damaged in transit. It's clear to see that Domino's isn't afraid to have some fun and build products and experiences that go well beyond the regular pizza shop. Our product edition will be for their mobile app. For this demo, we'll be using iOS. Let's go ahead and take a look at their app together now. Okay, so here we are right inside of the Domino's app. First thing you notice, obviously these actually very fluid, very beautiful video background playing, kind of enticing you, showing off the most common, I imagine, things that you find in a Domino's. Right after that, you kind of see these big red buttons, delivery, of course, carry out, and Domino's hotspots. Hotspots are interesting, actually. If you can't get Domino's delivered, if you're not in the delivery zone, you can actually have them delivered to a common location like a gas station. And there you can meet them in the parking lot and kind of grab your Domino's that way. Kind of interesting. Here's their bot. His name is Dom. And you can chat with Dom and sort of walk through the process of either ordering or reordering or tracking an order. You can kind of do plain text questions, and Dom will do his best to answer you. Let's go in here. First thing you see is the pizza tracker. There's not much to show there because I don't have an active order, but we discussed it earlier in this video. You have your pizza profile, which is, you can kind of have your own personal, saved pizzas, kind of come back to them. But Dinner Bell is the most interesting, and let's go ahead and explore that now. I think Dinner Bell is where we're going to sort of expand on, sort of add a feature on top of Dinner Bell. What Dinner Bell does is allows you to kind of add friends to your group, and you can keep them up to date with where the pizza is. If you have an active order going, you can kind of keep the whole family or your whole group of friends in on what's happening with your order. What I want to do is make that a little more social and a little more viral. I want something kind of fun, something kind of silly that folks can kind of have fun doing while they wait for the pizza. And what I want to do is create a virtual pizza party for them. And let me explain what I mean by that. We're going to allow customers to upload an image of them and their friends or them and their family just hanging out. And we're actually going to use AI. We're going to use some machine learning to scan that image and detect any hands that we see in that photo. And then we're going to programmatically, all automatically, all with code, add a pizza slice into each hand that we detect. So it's kind of a goofy, silly thing of saying, in 20 minutes, this is what you guys are going to be doing. And here's the key to this. Not only does it give them something to do while they wait for delivery, it's not always going to be perfect. What I mean by that is sometimes it's going to place a pizza slice sort of awkwardly in the hand. Sometimes our machine learning might not be perfect, and that's okay. And it will maybe place a pizza slice on someone's face. And that's going to be funny and goofy and sort of silly and sort of kind of, playing off this, the popularity of AI and machine learning at the time. And that's going to give them a really funny picture to take to Twitter or take to Instagram or take to Snapchat and share. So that's going to be fun and goofy and silly. So let's go ahead and sit down and start sketching out this idea. So there you have it, pretty simple, really just two screens for the most part. We're going to allow them to see the pizza party, give them the option to upload an image from their phone. And then we're going to spit out, of course, the final image that will have the pizzas in their hand with a share button down here, common share little module that will pop up and let you put it kind of wherever you want it. There will be a step in the middle, actually, that I did not take the time to sketch, but basically there will just be an animation on top of their image, just to give kind of the illusion that it's scanning, right? So it'll kind of almost be like a vertical X-ray kind of thing going on over, on top of the image. But overall, really just pretty much just two, I guess three simple screens, and then the option to share. Okay, so now that we have our mock-ups and everything, we're not going to go too into actual code. This is a lot about just sort of the process, a lot of the design side of it. We're focusing more on UI and things like that. But I do have sort of a demo that I want to walk you through. For the machine learning stuff, I've used TensorFlow from Google in the past, and I found that to actually be really, really sort of easy to train it on things. So in a case like this, you would feed it a bunch of pictures of hands in all kinds of different positions and get it to sort of to learn what a hand looks like when it's looking at images. And you're going to see how that scanning works in the demo. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. there you have it. Pretty simple app. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm really happy with how it turned out. We were able to kind of take a look at Domino's, take a look at their history, what they've been doing the last almost decade to kind of reinvent themselves and get into the innovative space and have a little bit of fun. And that, I think that made them a good candidate for doing something like this. And that's why we chose them. Let me know down below in the comments if you think Domino should implement this, if you think it's dumb, or if you have any ideas as to what Domino should add to their app. Until next time, Caleb Brown, Product Management TV. Thanks.